Hey guys, I'm Sean Hammond with Premier Guitar. We're at Winter NAMM 2018 in Anaheim, California. Talking to Mundo here from Washburn Guitars and Jonathan from Washburn. Jonathan, you guys have a cool announcement this year, right? It's 135th anniversary of the company, and?
Well, Washburn started in 1883. This is 135 years in existence, and this is the first of a USA-made Washburn 135th year anniversary dreadnought. It actually is a copy of the Washburn 5244 that we were building in 1937.
Which is behind us here, right?
It's a wicked cool instrument. And so here we have a guitar that it's the same body, it's cosmetically very similar, it's, vintage dripping, through its pores, and we're going to build 135 of them, starting with serial number 1883 and ending with serial number 2018. It's built at our custom shop and will have a street price of $19.99.
Okay, you want to tell us about the woods and stuff? It looks like it's, spruce and mahogany?
Yeah, so it's an all solid wood guitar. It's got a Sitka spruce solid wood top, and it's got moonwood bracing. And what moonwood bracing, for those of you that don't know, is we have a supplier that lives in Switzerland, and he only harvests his high alpine spruce on full moons, believing that contributes to its exceptional stiffness and thickness of weight, and it's a fantastic hard bracing material that we can go light on, and it's the reason that this thing is a cannon.
And moonwood isn't like a thing you guys made up. It's not like moonwood with a capital M or anything. This is a thing that's been around. People who are really into boutique acoustic guitars know about this stuff, so you can Google that later. But so it's not something you made up, no. Some hoodoo or whatever.
No, it's been around for a while, absolutely, yeah. You can buy it if you want to build guitars. It's cool stuff, though.
Okay, so spruce and mahogany, right?
Yep. So it's got mahogany back and sides. The bridge, fingerboard, and head plate are ebony. Although it's very much inspired by a vintage instrument we were building, the playability side is interpreted for today's player. So it doesn't have a big, thick V neck. It has a very comfortable neutral C neck. It's got the Graphtec ratio tuners, where for every string, a half turn equals a full step. Bone, nut, and saddle. So it's kind of like, the people that collect vintage cars. If you want to drive today's car, you don't want a car without power steering and air conditioning. So playability-wise, it plays like a dream. Sound-wise, it's a boomer. And then it's dripping with Washburn's story. I guess we're almost half out on the first day here.
Oh, nice. Why don't we have Mundo play a little bit more on that, and then we'll talk about another guitar series if you got. Awesome. All right, Jonathan, so you guys have another new series called the Timeless Collection,
yes,
right?
The Timeless Collection. And what the Timeless Collection is about, it's a collection of one parlor guitar and 3 mandolins, a Celtic mandolin, an A-style mandolin, and an F-style mandolin. And what is super cool about this, and the privilege of being able to work on the design of this instrument, is that the soundboards for all of these instruments are sourced from reclaimed barns and bridges and schools and pubs that originate from the UK. And we've been able to work with actually a furniture company that brings it in and uses reclaimed wood to build musical instruments. Now, these come in containers as they pull apart schools and bridges and stuff, and maybe 1% can actually be tone wood. Very, very rare. You see the beams, and they look like ship beams. They have holes in them. They have nails in them. In fact, all the nails are these stamped cut steel nails that they ceased being used in 1880. So we know this wood is at least 140 years old. And if you look at it, like the podium that's supporting these guitars that we're displaying here, it looks like it's a couple 100 years old. And anyways, so this timeless wood, and it's a European fir, is naturally aged. It's hard. It functionally is like a marriage between the stiffness of Adirondack and a warmness of redwood. And each piece is unique. It's very, very hard to find.
Now, is the entire body, the top, back, and sides made of this old wood, or?
No, it's just the soundboard itself.
Okay.
The rest is more traditional woods. What we're looking at here is a parlor. So it's a solid wood mahogany side and back with a three-piece laminated mahogany neck, ebony fingerboard, bridge, and head plate.
And spruce top.
Well, it's a European fir.
I can barely hear you.
That's right. It's a European.
For a second, I thought you said it's a European firm handling it for you. Like, yeah, okay, fir, a fir tree. Got it.
Got it. Fir. Yeah, which is unusual. I mean, it's not widely used here,
Yeah.
but in us cutting into it, quarter sawing, and stiffness testing, it's unbelievable. It's stiff. It's like if you rub it and get a splinter, you got to pick it out with tweezers because it's so hard. It's an unbelievable wood, and if you get a chance to play one, which I hope you do, it's really inspiring. Yeah.
Now, how much are these going for?
So the parlor and our F-style mandolins, the full F-style mandolin with F holes, will be $11.99 street price. Then the A style is $9.99, and the Celtic mandolin with an X braced with a flat top, all timeless tops, would be $7.49, including the hard shell case. And actually, there's a piece of case candy where we've taken one of the actual cut steel nails and sunk it in acrylic, and you get that for free.
Oh, that's cool.
And also another thing, if you look at the headstock on all of these instruments, there's kind of a fleur-de-lis pearl gesture, and we call it the clou-de-lis, because clou in French means nail. And so you can visually tell that you have one of these really kind of cool instruments.
All right, why don't we have Mundo play a little bit on this? Cool?
Yep.
Very nice gypsy jazz vibe there. Nice.
Yeah, perfect for that guitar.
Sweet. That sounds really good. Now, the next guitar we're going to talk about is very different. I don't think we're going to get to plug this in, but yes, if you're not into that stuff, what do we got here?
So this is the new Michael Sweet custom signature USA-made guitar. And
Michael Sweet of Striper fame.
Yes, exactly. And he's in the studio. They're going on tour soon. They are back, and this is a wicked cool guitar that we've been working for over a year to kind of get perfectly right.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's built at our USA custom shop. It's hand painted, so you got the face in his signature yellow. You've also got it hand painted on the back and all the neck with his signature 777 for those of you that know and love Striper. It's got
What are the woods and all that?
mahogany on a mahogany neck. It's got Locking Grover tuners, which he says you gotta have if you're gonna be in the middle.
Even
of
though
the
it's
gig.
got a double locking tremolo, it's still got locking tuners.
Well, he's like, when you're at a gig, just try to change strings. If these are locked, you're trying to change strings, and you unlock this and change, he's like, it's gotta have it. Other things that are cool, it's got the Floyd Rose tremolo with the 34 millimeter brass block, which adds sustain and outright heaviness to it. He's also chosen, and we've been working with Fishman to install Fishman Fluence pickups. And Fishman Fluence pickups are pretty cool in terms of how they're perhaps revolutionizing how we interpret pickups, but they're moderns, so they're heavy pickups, an Alnico 2 magnet on the neck side and a ceramic on the bridge. Rippin pickups, 2 voices, kind of classic and heavier. and then you have another push-pull here, which allows you to boost the treble. So sonically, it's an amazing instrument. So yeah, this is the Michael Sweet PXV. Out of our custom shop, it has a street price of $3,899. But there's a ton of work that goes into actually executing this. It's just unbelievable.
You want to tell people where they can go online to find out more about all these guitars and more?
WashburnGuitars.com.
Sweet. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com. This is Jonathan and Mundo for Washburn. Later.
Thank you.